Hey everybody, this is Sir Onion, and this is the next entry in my little vlog series about my little gold adventure. So, I guess it's a little less of an adventure since you're mostly seeing Stormwind right now, huh? So, a little bit of an update here. As you can see, my UI is a little bit different, so I'm not tracking gold the same way I was before. Right now, in total, I've got 134,000 gold. And you may be wondering why I have less gold now than I did before. Well, let me be honest with you. Your buddy got a new mount. He got him the uncorrupted Voidwing. I paid 180k for the run. Now, I'm sure some of you probably think, oh, you could have gotten a free run through Friendship Dragon or whatever, but honestly, I felt like I was in a better position to purchase my own run through than a lot of folks who don't have any gold. And so I figured, you know what, I'll leave that for the people who can afford or can't afford it. And so I went ahead and paid for it. So I got my Ahead of the Curve achievement. So, just so I can prove to you, Ahead of the Curve, N'Zoth, here we go. Just showing you there, because, you know, obviously I could just be faking that mount in my collection there. But yeah, you know, I felt it was a little bit more important to me to be able to say, hey, you know what, I earned this one way or another. But I also got me a couple other pets. I got me the Leaping Vein Seeker. Got me this guy. And the Coalfist Grondling. These were mounts that you could purchase in the auction house, and it was more of a convenience thing for me to purchase these guys, really, because, you know, I believe the Coalfist Grondling is like I mean, since it's a garrison mission one, it's just a matter of waiting for the garrison mission to pop up, and then, you know, I don't have a bunch of, you know, followers in my garrison, so I can't really guarantee I'm going to get it. But then, of course, for the Vein Seeker, you know, it's like a 1.1% or maybe a 0.01% drop rate, and I just, you know, I didn't feel like farming for that one, to be honest with you. I don't like killing the blood trolls very much. It's all kind of annoying. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna pay for it. And plus, these are things that I could, you know, earn later on and then resell. Now, that doesn't account for the fact that I really don't have that much gold, though. So, like, if you think about it, I had, what, 203,000 gold in the last video? Well, I spent a lot of money. We'll just say that I did spend a lot of money. So I do have a bunch of auctions up right now. I've got about 106,000 gold worth of auctions right now, just waiting to sell. I'm not doing a whole lot of cancel scans. You know, with the recent throttling to the cancel scans, I decided not to do all that. Look at that, 870 gold from that. You know, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's good gold for me. But I didn't do like this whole week with like zero planning. I actually spent most of this week leveling up another alt. Let me introduce to you Papas Fritas. He is my newest addition to my alt collection. He is going to be my engineering character. This is the character that I'm going to be spending most of my time creating, you know, weapons with. You know, I can create guns for people. I can create maces. You know, then of course I can create mounts and pets, and those are going to, I believe, be my better sources of income. And look at that. Look at that. I got me some stuff here. Items sold. Briarback Shoulders of the Fever Flare. I would have probably normally just scrapped it so I can get the Expulsum, but hey, you know what? I got some gold on this guy, and that was unexpected. I just logged on to him for this video just now. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to work on getting the different, you know, patterns for mounts and pets and whatnot, so I can start crafting those. Now, that's going to require me to go back into some old content to work on that, but now that I've got my character at 120, that'll make things a whole lot faster. And on top of that, this is a faster character for me to basically do some raw gold farms with. I'm trying to get a collection of fast characters to do those raw gold farms with, and that'll kind of help speed up that process, because honestly, I'm going to have to get back to work here soon, and I'm not going to have the time in the day to spend 12 hours doing all of the things. You know, I'm going to have to prioritize my, you know, what I do during the day. So, that was kind of a running theme of what I was thinking about last week. You know, it's like, how am I going to prioritize my week? And I feel like, kind of based on some videos that I've watched and whatnot, a lot of the gold making involves preparation to get to that point of gold making. And just like any business, you know, you have to spend some money to make some money. And in this case, you know, I purchased a bunch of bear tartars. I purchased, you know, experience flasks and everything. Of course, that was with BFA currency, not gold, so that didn't really cost me anything. But, you know, the time that I put into the character, the money sunk into learning different skills in my professions, that is a expense. And also just me not working on the other stuff with my other characters, that's an expense as well, because that's basically time I spent not farming gold. Which is another reason why I finally starting to funnel all the items that I wanted to sell in the auction house over to my bank character. That way I could start finally having one single place where I'm posting these auctions and not having to hop between characters to handle things. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the loading screen's not fast, especially on my computer. I'm not running WoW on an SSD, so it's not the fastest thing ever. Like, at all. So, the plan for this week is to just kind of find a routine. I've got a few things I need to finish up. I need to finish leveling up my engineering. I've got 138 out of 190. That includes the 15 points in engineering that gnomes get automatically. Another thing is I am going to be running a lot of the older raids for transmogs for my monk. So with that in mind, I'll also be getting my raw gold farms out of the way for him, at least. That is a guarantee that I'll be doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much where that is. There's not really much to update in this video, except this is, you know, one of my new alts, and I'll probably be working on a hunter as well here real soon, because, you know, we've got this experience buff that's going on for everybody to use, and you know, I'd like to make use of it while it's still there, you know. And it's just so many different things that I could do. And honestly, I'll probably also work on leveling up my warrior because he's a blacksmith, so that'll give me another source of crafting. Although there's a part of me that's kind of wondering if crafting's even going to be worth it in the blacksmith part. So I may just kind of stop with my professions, stick with just the stick with what I've got right now. I don't know. Well, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what your experience with crafting has been. If you've got any tips or suggestions, let me know as well. Maybe I'm going about it wrong. Maybe I'm going about it too slow. I've never been in a proper position to do gold farming anyway. And as someone who's not, not about to go the multi-boxing route and go farming for 3 hours or whatever with multiple accounts. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. I do have a second account. I could always just pay for the second account. Anyway, also there was one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. I know I've seen a lot of videos where people are talking about servers to make gold on and everything, and I was just actually wondering, what do you guys think of having characters on multiple servers to make gold? Like, how are you guys getting the gold from one server to the other? Does it even matter? Are you guys using it just to buy WoW tokens? Are you guys using it to buy account unlockables? Like, what is the multiple server purpose to you? If you guys have any answers to that or any thoughts on it, let me know. I'd be interested to see what you guys say. I know this isn't a very exciting result to come to the video to, but I think it's kind of exciting in the fact that I've got an update on some plans of mine, and it is what it is. There's one other thing I want to mention, but I totally slipped my mind. Oh man, I guess it's not important. Anyway, I guess that's where I'll end this video for the day. I'm gonna get ready for some food. A little hungry, and then I'm gonna get started on my I guess my farming. And one other thing. As far as streaming goes, I will for sure be streaming Wednesdays. Fridays are kind of up in the air because I realize now Fridays is when the whole family is basically at home, and some people talk a little loudly and don't really, they're a little deaf, so they tend to talk a little louder than they probably should. So Fridays may be up in the air, but you know what, I would like to try and stream as much as possible. So if you're interested in watching me, for sure I will be streaming on Wednesdays. Tomorrow I'll be streaming as well. Basically, give me a follow on Twitch, old Twitch there, and come watch my streams. Again, I'm going to try and stream as much as possible, as much as I can bring myself to. So your follow will also should give you a notification when I'm live. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Sir_Onion Knight is the name there. All the information is down in the description. Just go give me a follow on those platforms, and you'll be able to see when I'm going live. Anyway, I'm mumbling, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys in the next video.